This place is incredible. Oh, spider! Spider! It's part of the game. Ladies and gentlefolk of the world and people, we're back again and the month-long Cali journey continues, okay? I basically did all of SoCal last week. Oh no, oh no. Regret, 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 regret! And there's still a lot left to do. And I'm not kidding, somehow all of the most beautiful places I've ever been are in this video. It's insane. It's a fair warning for you, beauty levels are up, okay? So adjust your eyeballs accordingly. So technically the first place I actually went in Cali was a long time ago, and it was Death Valley National Park. California has 9 national parks total, and this is one of the 7 that I made it to, and no one really talks about this park, and I think we oughta. I mean, this is the first thing I saw when I got there. What am I looking at, bro? This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I'm mystified. Ooh, there's a new vocab word. Ow. I literally felt like I was looking at the core of another planet or something. Okay, I'm at my next stop. Yeah, this place is the Boomafoo Stupid. It's the Boomafoo Stupid. That's gonna catch on too, by the way. I just thought of that. Y'all gotta start using that in your day-to-day. All I knew about this stop is that it's the lowest point in North America, fun fact. But I didn't know it was going to look like the entrance to the pearly gates. Like, what is going on? Dude. This place is ridiculous. This is the most underrated national park, I'm saying it. 2 stops in, I'm saying it. I don't know if I've ever felt cooler just walking in a place. POV, Jesus descends from heaven. Tell me it wouldn't look like that. I got a little messed up by the time change for my last 2 stops, but they were still sick nasty. I'm leaving heaven because I have other stops before the sun goes down. I thought the sun was going down in an hour. Oh my goodness. Y'all aren't really seeing it though. I promise you, you're not. The colors of this one definitely fit the name a bit more in the light. Okay, I get it. That's a good name. But unfortunately, we have no time to soak it up, okay? We gotta keep moving. And I was saving my last stop for sunset, but I still think it looked pretty cool in the blue. We made it for a blue hour. Still kind of satisfying, right? I think I'm gonna have to take it. This place rocks. Highly recommend. Someone also just turned the fan on full blast all of a sudden. Giant Sequoia National Park was my next stop, which is known for its big trees, but has some pretty sweet views as well. This might be the coolest stairway I've ever been on. This is a crazy rock. If you think about it, this rock just gets to look at this all day, every day. That's kind of nuts. And if you're wondering, the trees are very large, as advertised. Dang, these are some big trees. And they're thick too. I'm not trying to sexualize trees, I'm just describing their dimensions. Look at this thing. My God. I felt like a toy or something driving through them. It's a trip. Actually ridiculous. It's actually stupid though. I want it in my belly. Give it to my belly. And it's actually home to the largest tree on Earth. That's some serious tree right there. Thick at the bottom. Strong base. That's what you gotta have if you wanna grow nice and tall. They drink their milk. I also took a really nice trail through the forest. Man. I just love large natural things, I think. Have you ever wondered what one of these big trees sound like when you throw a pine cone at them? I'm gonna predict the sound. It's gonna be something like this. Something like that. Wait, that was kind of spot on. Walked through some trees, walked on some trees, saw a Harry Potter tree, and an owl. Not gonna lie, I was kind of starting to think owls were fake, but I guess not. Kind of felt like a mystical creature to me at this point. I've never seen one. I mean, I was practically looking up like this the whole time. Didn't know trees could be this cool. Kind of want to give one a hug. I'm gonna give you a hug. You look like you need it. A surprisingly gentle and tender embrace. I think we both needed that. Kings Canyon was the national park right next door with some giant sequoias of its own. You know, walking through a tree was actually on my bucket list though. I can cross that off now. They have the 2nd largest tree in the world, which is also the nation's Christmas tree. Who knows what that means? And then you have the canyon itself. A canyon worthy of a king. This is pretty sexy epic? Sexip? Sexpic? You have to drive down into the canyon to actually reach the park, which also surprised me. It takes you into the canyon. Now I'm in the canyon and it's large. Y'all ever go pee in a restroom and then you leave and now you have to poop? This just happened to me. It sucks. This park is kind of the perfect in-between point of the Sequoias and Yosemite, which is a pretty sweet place to be. Dang, this park is way prettier than I thought it was gonna be. Ooh, I could jump off this bridge. Wait, I might have to do that though. Impressively, I contained myself here, did not do that, and I continued my hike to a meadow, which was closed. Dude, they freaking closed my meadow. This might be the best we get. Freak with me, dog. You kind of get the picture here, but the meadow is really my only hike, so I didn't really have anything, you know, else planned to do. Did it. Freaking did it. I told you I could. The water was so cold. Do you see my nipples? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Yosemite National Park was probably my most anticipated park of any in the entire country. And it actually managed to live up to those expectations. Guys, no exaggeration, no hyperbole. This might be the prettiest place on earth. This whole video is making me realize I need a camera upgrade because it's just not doing these places justice, but especially here. I started with one of the most popular hikes. Mist Trail. That's what we on. I think I'm going all the way up there. That looks really far away though. I also really should have peed before I got on this trail. But I kind of like to pee while on trail because it makes me feel primal and masculine. But there's so many people on here that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. A lot of traffic, but it takes you to some peak waterfallage. Okay, folks? This is a majestic freaking fall, dog. Don't fall, I was doing something cool. Great views the whole way, and apparently a great place to get a haircut. Who would've, yep, I saw that. This is actually a genius business model. I want a haircut all of a sudden. Most people don't go all the way to the top of the falls, but I'd say it's very worth it, bro. The seat I have here, look at my seat right now. Close to death, wind in my hair. This is a vibe. Couldn't get much better. Actually a good. If I had a sandwich right now, oh man. Niche compliment, but my favorite part of this park is the layout, okay? The structure of the park. Bro, there is no way he climbed that thing. How on earth is that even possible? It's like this little oasis in a valley where you just get to wander around beauty the whole time. It's just so peaceful and nice. I actually miss it. I'm gonna make myself a little nest. Oh, this is peace. Holy cow. Dude, no one would even find me here. I might sleep here for the night. Best nap of my life. And my last stop was the Yosemite Falls itself. Where is that water even coming from, dude? Where is it coming from? I'm declaring this as mandatory visitation for any American. I've declared it, or anyone who has depression. So I hiked up to the lower falls area, and this is unfortunately where things took a turn. Don't know if you could see that, but there's a lot of people climbing on the rocks there to get closer to the falls. I was like, oh, I can do that, bro. I'm nimble, I'm agile, that's a piece of cake. So I begin my ascent upon these rocks with the water from the said waterfall rushing down the rock. Slipping hazard, I slipped and fell into the water. Camera in hand, phone in pocket. I was waist deep. There was also a live studio audience watching, which I did not request for such a humiliating moment. So yeah, I had to let my camera dry off for like 48 hours. So we have no more footage from here of Yosemite, which sucks because the next day I did my favorite hike in the whole park and I was able to film on my phone. However, due to the water damage in you know, the cord area, I could no longer charge my phone. So I had to get a new phone and the stuff didn't save basically. So I have no further footage. Yosemite is my favorite place I've been on this entire trip. I had some sick selfies on there too, which sucks. I don't have those either. Okay, Pinnacles National Park was the next stop. Guys, the camera is back in commission, thank the Lord. Pretty cool name if you ask me, not all that cool of a place though. Hard to follow Yosemite for sure, but this place felt like more of a state park to me. So I guess these rocks are the pinnacles, these little pointy rocks. That's not really living up to the coolness I feel like the name holds. Apparently they have some cool caves, but those were closed because of bats, so this is the only hike I did. Nice hike, but just really wasn't moving me the same way. I do feel pretty cool up here though. This is a cool standing spot. Aura. Super aura of me, no? Then I was off to the coast for my next stop. Bro, look at, oh my gosh, there's bird poop on my, ew, wait, my window's gross. Big Sur is a big deal, and it is big justified, if you ask me. All I can think about right now is that Olivia Rodrigo song, though. I have been bumping that album, bro. Oh my gosh. They took a trip to Big Sur again, and it didn't hit. Yeah, you know it's over at that point. Basically, this whole day was just a fun coastal road trip where I pulled over anywhere that looked cool, which was a lot of places. I'm getting all the vistas. Give me all los vistas, por favor. I got a mustache. Like, I'm just feeling good. I'm just... Vista points. Got that. Waterfalls into the ocean. Got that. Aesthetic bridges. Got that. Bridge so good you think O-Rod wrote it. Okay, that's my last Olivia Rodrigo reference. Beaches, got that. Sam Cooke on the radio, we got that. You're the apple of my eye. That is an incredibly hard coastline drive to beat, and I ended my day at Monterey Fisherman's Wharf. Bro, I was literally eating clam chowder and a bread bowl while watching sea otters swim about. I might have peaked, I'm not gonna lie. San Francisco is next up, starting with a bridge that's slowly gaining a bit of notoriety. Man, that's a bridge and a half. I wish I had a random lock for no reason. I would make a wish. Or a sock, I guess you can do it with socks. I don't have a sock I'm willing to donate right now. You can wish on a sock? Is it making a wish that this is? I kind of forget. That might even be underwear. I don't even think that's a sock. Started the day off right with a little early morning bridge and followed that up with a trail near Land's End. Dude, if I could start every morning like this, I probably would, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling jolly right now. I got a little pep to my step, you feel me? Which took me to a spot with coastline and bridge views. What more could you want? Look at how epic I am up here. Hairline's cooked, but other than that, California's just not fair. It has too much. Save some for the rest of us. Okay, I got 2 people right now hogging my exact point of aura farming right now. And sometimes that's what happens. If you want some aura, sometimes you're gonna have to wait for it. But when that opportunity comes, you can't. You gotta take it by it with both hands. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like literally move. Like literally move. I went into town afterwards. I fully was expecting this to be like an art museum, but just like a cool building. Place has got some pretty cool architecture, what can I say? All the houses around here are so San Francisco, like they're like from San Francisco or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, went down to their Fisherman's Wharf and quickly stopped at a bakery and got a croissant because I could. If that's not freedom, I don't know what is. Went to check out the seals at Pier 39. There were only like 4 of them. Then I wanted to ride one of these rail car things because they're iconic or whatever. And that was pretty sweet, actually. That was some of the most fun public transportation I've ever been on. I think it might have topped the subway, and I love the subway. Love a good form of transportation. Got dropped off at this windy street. That looks like a nightmare. I'm so glad I don't have to drive down that in my van. I would hate that so much. Is there a phobia for windy streets? Because I think I have it. I don't like them. I feel like San Francisco has like a bad reputation, or have I just been, I don't know if I made that up. I kind of really love it. Headed to Chinatown for dinner time because I was craving some dumplings. I've never actually had a dumpling craving before in my life, but it felt fitting for San Francisco for some reason. Like when I think of San Francisco, I think of dumplings. I don't know why. It might be because of that one Pixar short, you know, where she's like making dumplings. I don't even know if that's set in San Francisco. Anyway, I had dumplings. Don't think I'm a dumpling guy. They were just fine. And I felt like washing it down with boba, another craving I've never had. Balls in my mouth. I don't know if they put extra balls in my drink or if that's the normal amount, but either way, it was way too much ball. Way too many balls. I'm talking 8 to 10 balls per sip. That's a lot of tapioca. Too many balls. I don't like it anymore. This was another great day, and I ended it with a stop that deserves its own part. Guys, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I don't know if this always happens or if I just got super lucky. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Ever in my life. Ever. So I thought I was going to the state park for a normal nice sunset, This was not a normal sunset.
I feel like I'm actually in heaven. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to stunt on you like that. If you're wondering what heaven feels like, it's pretty great up here. I haven't met Jesus yet, but I don't know. Maybe he's napping or something. I don't want to bother him.
So I guess this is kind of common because this place gets so much fog, but I had no idea and I was geeked up.
I feel like I'm looking out into the ocean, but the ocean is clouds, bro. You know how cool that sounds cool? It looks cool. Everything about it is so cool. I've been reminded of Timmy Chalamet like all day. In San Francisco, I was like, wow, this is where he got addicted to drugs. Here, I'm like, wow, this is where Joe didn't love him.
Because I figured you'd love me, Joe.
That scene makes me cry. No, it doesn't. It moves me though, inside.
I saw that this place had a tree swing somewhere and somehow I actually managed to find it.
I found the freaking swing. Yes, I'm gonna swing on this. I'm just gonna assume this can hold my weight. And we're just gonna jump on it. There's really no other way to do this. Oh. Dude. I feel like I'm in a Pinterest post. Oh my gosh, I'm moving. I'm actually swinging. Should I jump? Should I jump? I'm already dead. Oh God, why did I do that? Wait, this is gonna be the epicest, most epic of selfies I've ever taken. Wait, where? Dang, I think I'm funny, don't I? You don't have to.
Part of me still kind of thinks I'm dead because what was that?
Bro, what is life right now, dude? I've never felt more elegant, I'm not gonna lie.
Redwood National Park was my final stop for Cali.
So you gotta come here in the morning to get that fog effect. And I thought I was gonna miss it, but luckily, I think I've just caught the end of it. Like that looks like a movie I've seen. I don't know which movie, but it was in a movie.
I might have to get a fog machine when I get home because I want all my mornings to be foggy now.
It's so green too. Well watered. There's still moisture on it. I don't know why I did that.
This is also some of the best forest I've ever walked in.
Bro, this is like the most pristine forest I've ever experienced. Bourgeoisie forest.
Just walking through the trees, light through the trees. You gotta feel that, I'm telling you.
Tell me this wasn't what the Garden of Eden looked like. Surely, it was something like this. Fog and everything.
Man, that was peaceful. It was all very cinematic looking.
Everything I'm looking at is so cinematic right now. Look, bridge. Are you kidding me?
And my next hike was to a place that was actually in one of the Jurassic Park movies, apparently.
Well, look at this. Bro, I need to cue up some John Williams music right now. This is so worthy.
It's called Fern Canyon, and it's the greenest place I've ever been to.
They really got me hyped up about some ferns. Dude, I've been going to the most Instagram, Pinterest-friendly places. You know someone's done that. You know that's a background the girlies are getting behind every time.